Just days earlier, everyone thought they were rich, smart, and invincible. The stock market stopped feeling like investing and started feeling like gambling. Prices kept going up so fast that losing money felt impossible. Until one day, the game suddenly broke. People ran to the banks, desperate to get their money back. But the money wasn't there anymore. And that's how the nightmare officially began. Let's explain this like you're 5 years old. People bought stocks using money they didn't actually have. Banks were lending money like there was no tomorrow. As long as prices went up, nobody asked questions. But the entire system was incredibly fragile. All it took was a little fear. Then panic spread faster than the truth. October 1929. Black Thursday. Total chaos. Billions of dollars vanished in hours. Fortunes disappeared like they never existed. And this was only the beginning. Because the real collapse hadn't even started yet. People rushed to the banks, desperate to save what little they had left. But the banks didn't have the money anymore.
Savings vanished instantly, like they were never real.
Thousands of banks collapsed across the country. Families lost homes, savings, and any sense of security. Businesses shut down. Jobs disappeared overnight. Soon, 1 out of every 4 workers had no job. People waited in long lines just to eat. Hunger became a normal part of daily life. Homeless camps appeared everywhere. They called them Hoovervilles.
We blame the government for doing absolutely nothing. They have completely failed us.
The government said the market would fix itself. Spoiler, it didn't. Years passed, but things only got worse. America had hit rock bottom.
Franklin D. Roosevelt admitted something had gone very wrong.
The government finally started creating jobs. Banks were regulated to stop this from happening again. Things improved, But the nightmare wasn't over yet. The New Deal helped, but it didn't fix everything. Jobs returned slowly, but millions were still struggling. Unemployment dropped, but pain remained everywhere. Even leaders argued about what to do next. For many families, the crisis never really ended.
Meanwhile, something worse was building overseas.
World War II was about to change everything. War production suddenly created massive demand for workers. Factories reopened, and jobs exploded overnight. The economy didn't heal. It was forced back to life.
War spending finally pulled the country out of depression.
Meanwhile, most bankers walked away untouched. Few powerful people were ever punished. The public paid the real price. New rules were created to prevent another disaster.
But over time, those rules were slowly ignored.
History doesn't repeat, it rhymes. Every crash starts with the same lie. And every generation believes it again. The Great Depression wasn't the end. It was a warning. Because this wasn't the last financial disaster. The same patterns keep coming back.
Greed always shows up first.
Warnings always get ignored. Debt quietly piles up in the background.
Then panic flips the switch.
Everyone rushes for the exit at once.
And suddenly, there's no door left. Regular people take the hit.
Powerful players usually walk away.
Very few ever face consequences. Justice usually comes late, or not at all. The lesson is always the same. Easy money is the most dangerous drug.
And people keep falling for it.
Every bubble starts with this sentence, and it's always wrong. The Great Depression wasn't history. It was a warning.
If this helped you understand money chaos, hit like. Subscribe, because the next crash is already loading.
If this story feels familiar, that's not an accident.
Human behavior in markets never really changes.
Greed always overrides logic first.
Risk warnings get ignored when profits look easy. Debt quietly grows until it becomes unmanageable.
Then panic flips everything at once. Everyone tries to escape at the same time. And liquidity disappears instantly. Regular people pay the price.
The powerful usually walk away untouched.
Accountability is rare in financial disasters. Justice often arrives too late. Every crisis teaches the same lesson.
Easy money is dangerously addictive.
And people fall for it again and again.
Every bubble starts with this lie.
And it's always wrong. The Great Depression was a warning, not history. Like, subscribe, and stay informed.
Because the next crisis is already loading.
If you rewind history, the pattern becomes obvious. Different faces, same mistakes. Every bubble begins with confidence. Confidence quickly turns into arrogance. Arrogance ignores risk. Leverage quietly turns danger into catastrophe.
Doubt shows up last.
And panic spreads instantly.
Rational thinking disappears first.
Markets fall faster than people expect. Most people freeze instead of act. Wealth vanishes quietly, not loudly. The damage lasts longer than the crash.
And the consequences hit the innocent hardest.
Recovery takes years,
not headlines. Rules get written after pain, not before. And rules don't protect you forever. Because people forget faster than markets recover.
History whispers before it screams.
Now you know what to watch for.
Millions of people went poor almost overnight without knowing what hit them.